Here it is here. It's the MXT DVD player with an unbelievable amount of games installed onto the unit itself. It's got all your usual DVD functions, as you can see on the box there, but of course the interesting thing would be the games that come with it. I've already taken it out of the box. Here it is here. Looks pretty much exactly what it does on the box as well. You'll notice that there are no controller ports on the front, just a couple of microphone slots there, because they have put the controllers in the back, which is a very smart idea. And yes, they actually use controllers, not the old remotes. I was half expecting a version of that awful Tetris game that was found on most CRT televisions a couple of years ago. That's the controller that you get with it. Oh, and the cord's just wrapped around the tripod. Great way to start. There we go. As you can see, it's pretty similar to a Mega Drive controller. There's one there. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same, slightly smaller. D-pad. Yeah, it's not particularly nice. It's sort of floating. You can't really get a decent feel on it, but the other buttons feel quite decent. Start, select. Yep, a controller, not too bad. And as I said, it's a retro 9-pin, so I probably could even work in an old Mega Drive. Now the games aren't actually built onto this system, and they instead come on this disc, the Super Game VCD 300. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually seen some sort of really dodgy 80s artwork on counterfeit games. We've got Captain Flash being shot at by some unseen assailant in front of some sort of space-age leaning tower of Pisa in China. And a couple more in the corner. Actually, hang on, see. And there's your words that you would describe this with. Burst, excite, disport. You don't see disport on too many products, actually. Not just games, but products of any sort. And yep, there are actually 300 games on this disc. Before we have a look at that, let's have a quick look at the instruction manual. There it is. Yep. Yeah.
Come play with us, Daddy. Forever and ever.
But I'm just showing off the pictures that come with this. You're not allowed to break your cords. You're not allowed to rewire your cords. You're not allowed to put fezzes on the cords of the DVD player. You're not allowed to floss the volume knob on the DVD player. Don't draw lines in your speech with swans. Don't shake the DVD player, especially when it tries to imitate Groucho Marx. Its feelings will get very hurt. Don't perform medical procedures on the DVD player. Yeah, don't do that. Don't... Okay, can anyone come up with something that could actually be? Don't go to... Actually, no, there's no cross in that. Actually, yeah, go to bed with it right on the edge of your bed. Don't put it next to the heater, it doesn't like it, or the person doesn't like it. And yeah, if you're going to put it into a cabinet, make sure that the cabinet isn't leaking some sort of weird fluid. And oh good, there's a few more. What's this? It will go to sleep if you put it outside. Imagine someone fixing this, and your life will be far better knowing that you're not the person in charge of fixing it. Don't call up Bill Lorry to wake up your DVD player, because he'll be speechless. DVD player gets really scared of thunderbolts and lightning. They're very, very frightening. Someone's just taken to that with a texter, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually mean anything. So if it starts shooting lightning, start laughing, that's just the DVD player with a couple of candles next to it. Don't put it next to the table on top of nothing. You're probably better off putting it on the actual table. And that's a good one to finish. Yeah, it's not really the best manual that I've ever read, although the images are definitely unique. Anyway, now there are 300 games on here as we go right there. If it focuses, yep, there we are. There are indeed 300 options, and I'm not going to go through and show you all the 300 options. Instead, I've gone through and picked out a sample of the contents of this disc, which we're going to have a look at now. Everyone has played the NES version of Mario. This will set out what the DVD player is capable of in terms of NES emulation. Let's have a go. World 1-1. Yep. I'm just I'm going to be silent for a little bit just so you can appreciate the acoustics of this version of Super Mario. Yeah, I mean, this is the music that you usually hear in the background of the old creepypastas involving Mario. In fact, I'm actually slightly on the edge of my seat thinking that Mario is going to do something very freaky, like turn towards the camera with his eyes bleeding. Anyway, incidentally, as a kid I used to be scared shitless of NES games when they'd freeze up, which would be constantly, thinking that was some intergalactic rip and that the characters in the game would then jump out and start killing everyone in the house. So if I was to play this as a child, I would be traumatized for life. Let's have a look here. Yes, 5,000 points. Yeah, that music is just creepy as buggery. Anyway, there we are. Now we know what the DVD player is capable of in terms of emulation. Let's have a look at the other, more obscure games. I wonder if this is going to be one to show off to your grandparents sometime before winter. Virtual Knitting. Actually, wait, come to think of it, didn't Nintendo plan to release some sort of virtual knitting device for their NES, but shelved it? Is this going to be a long-lost ROM for that? Probably not. Let's have a look what it will be. It will be something in Japanese. Something involving mountains and grass. We'll play a one-player game, thanks. And it rewards us with some ear-piercing racket. Thanks. I really appreciate it. You can stop now. Thank you. Alright, what do we got? Alright, I'm the guy in the green overalls with the boomerang. And I need to keep these young kids out of my yard. Oh, no. He's throwing a shuriken at me. This guy's not respecting his elders. Oh, wait, no, I'm back. There we are. I can just throw boomerangs at these guys and they spin around and disappear. As they should. Can I pick that up? Yeah, I can. No. Oh, no. Oh, I thought he nearly got me with a shuriken then. Anyway, there we go. I poked him with a pointed stick. His days are numbered. So is his. This is just, is this a precursor to Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood? But with a much more oriental feel to it? Wow, the death takes forever to get on with. It's nothing like Hotline Miami. Still flashing and still got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Great, okay, I've got 4 jars of honey, or whatever they are. The infinitely spawning ninjas trying to take over my yard are still doing what they're doing. Maybe I need to collect all the jars of honey. I don't know. I'll tell you this though, your grandparents probably wouldn't like this. It's got nothing to do with knitting. What the fuck is that? Oh god, kill it with fire. Kill it with a boomerang. What the hell am I doing? I got a stage clear. That was scary. Oh fuck, speaking of scary, I've now gone into a world that's covered in blood. Route 16 Turbo! Level select easy, yes please. Okay, yep, I'm the green car. Let's just drive straight out, see what happens. Oh, hang on, where the fuck am I? Okay, I'm the blue dot. If that helps. Oh, no, I've just blown up. Wow, that was really confusing. Alright, let's try this again. I'll go up the top this time, hopefully. So turn right, turn, no, turn left now, no, up, there we go. Alright, so now on the blue, oh, come on! I had no time to react then. Alright, we'll go down this time, see if that works. Down, out, okay, cool, here we go. Okay, wait, no, there I am. I'm going past 4 now, there's a green car behind me. And we'll go into 7, no, I've been cornered. Game over. Wow, what did I have to do there? And now I'm going to play something called Jewelry, which I'm going to take a guess and say that it's a Columns ripoff for 8-bit systems. Let's have a look. And no, we're just getting J-E. Okay, yep, it's going to say Jewelry. We get it. And yeah, pleasant dreams, everyone. We've got a Statue of Liberty covered in blood with some horrendous music playing while the storm clouds of the apocalypse loom in overhead. So, line up 3 colours of the same thing, would you? Jeez, this is... what the hell is going on here? Okay, let's get rid of it. Let's see if this is columns. Yep, there we go. I get some points and I delay the apocalypse. The moon's flying away! This is the end of days. This is what Harold Camping was talking about last year. And there you have it. That is the Super Game VCD 300. That comes with this DVD player. Well, I can see why it was taken off the shelves after about 2 weeks. The quality of the emulation is nowhere near acceptable. I mean, it nearly ruined some games. Mario is actually very difficult to play when it suffers from such extreme lag, especially when the spinies get thrown into the mix. Secondly, it's probably very illegal to be selling that CD in a supermarket. And I'm guessing there could have been a threat of lawyers imposed onto this supermarket chain. Having said that, the actual DVD side of it works decent. I mean, it does everything a DVD player does. Plays DVDs, plays music CDs, and it also has a karaoke function, which you could use sometime if you get a little bit tipsy or whatever with a few mates around. And I guess it's always a good talking point saying that you can play games like... or just show this off and pretend you're about to play a game and then fool your mates. For $30, yeah, it wasn't that bad of a purchase, and I might recommend it, but then again I might not. Also might see if I can find a way to print my own VCDs and see if it can actually run any other games on this system. If it does, that means it actually becomes a genuine game console with interchangeable games. Ooh. Anyway, that, oh yeah, I should also point out, I did try the Mega Drive controller with this, and the buttons aren't mapped and it doesn't work at all, and it's more of a horrible mess than what it usually is. Oh, my final thoughts on this, at least I don't have to listen to that creepy music that played whenever you started up any NES game. Good night.